Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So, we are still here in the Sorcerous Vault and yeah, there's clearly some stuff here that I haven't found yet. Some hidden walls and probably other secret treasures. But since at the moment I'm not sure where to look for them, I think I will leave this place and maybe return later for another thorough sweep, probably off camera. But today I would like to do some other stuff. So let's just head back to the portal
I'll catch a break.
And leave the tower, and I will probably return some other time. Alright, now we're back in this little hideout. Yeah, I remember this place. And I guess I will have to...
Always good to talk, my friend.
I didn't mean to click on you. But I guess I will have to lockpick this door here. Sure. Artemis.
Right tool will do the trick.
This is something you should do. I guess I could just fast travel out of here, but let's do it the proper way. Alright, unlocked. Of course, people might get suspicious if we leave this forbidden zone, and I can't really tell if anyone's looking in our direction, so I guess we will just have to take that risk. Sure, let's do it.
Have to
Okay.
keep going.
Apparently that worked out well enough. Okay, so we are back in normal territory again. That is the Sorcerous Sundries library or bookshop, and apparently Loroakan's projection is still here, even though he is dead.
Welcome back, dear patron. Remember that the great wizard doesn't suffer fools who waste his time. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Yeah, I don't need to do that anymore. I do wonder though what happens if I enter one of the wrong portals. Probably bad stuff, knowing Loroakan. You end up in like a pit full of monsters or whatever for daring to waste his time, so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't try this. I am slightly curious about this door over here, but again I would have to lockpick it in, well, plain sight of these animated armors anyway.
Time to press
so
ahead.
again, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Instead, let's... apparently Roland got replaced by another projection of Loroakan. I guess since he can't be here at the reception anymore, someone else had to take over.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorcerous Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Loroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment.
Loroakan's illusion is blissfully unaware of its caster's demise, but remains bound to its duties.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
It's kind of poetic that apparently all that's left of Loroakan are his projections, like mindless unpersons that just recite a certain predetermined dialogue. Hold on, you said you're an unperson. What's that? I don't know, can you tell me more about that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your query.
Nope.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide
These projections
information
are
about
rather
the night
limited.
Song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I say taxes.
You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the
That's
collections officer assigned to this establishment.
Looks like I have the wrong building. My apologies. Persuasion, trust me, your taxes will be put to better use in my hands. Deception, don't you recognize Marvin Hudd when you see him? Intimidation, fork over what you owe, or I'll crush your head. It's not even a real head, it's just a projection. I don't know, I guess it doesn't hurt to try to persuade it, right? Well, but it is rather difficult to do so. I guess we will give it a try, but if it doesn't work, then I won't bother wasting any... Oh, well, that actually is going to work. Nice.
Logic detected. Petition approved.
Logic
Enjoy.
detected.
How else can I help you today?
So how much did you give me? I mean, clearly it did sound like he gave me some money, but it doesn't tell me how much. I don't know, what does other do?
To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say Night Song. To learn more about Master Leroican, say Leroican. To learn more about my good self, say projection.
Okay, interesting. I don't really need to learn more about the Night Song, but sure, I will entertain your ego a little bit and ask about Leroican.
To truly know Master Leroican is the work of a lifetime. Suffice it to say, he is a powerful, important man whose powers exceed the limitations by which most wizards are constrained.
Of course.
He resides in Ramesses Tower. Anyone bearing information leading to the capture of the Night Song may gain an audience with him.
The great and powerful Leroican offering our humble group an audience. We are honored.
Yeah, he does make it sound like a great honor, you know, just having an audience with him. But tell me more about this projection in particular.
I am the product of an ingenious bit of magic performed by Master Leroican. I am blessed with sufficient intelligence to adequately run and protect the shop, Sorcerous Sundries. Because Master Leroican is engaged in important work, I take care of such banalities as speaking with customers.
That's one way to put it. And I guess I will ask about the Night Song as well, just out of curiosity.
The Night Song is a relic, hidden in an underground temple beneath a settlement near the river Chionthar. Master Leroican is offering a considerable sum for the object's retrieval.
That is pretty vague and doesn't give me any new information. In that case, let's trade.
Enjoy our unmatched selection.
I'm guessing it's the same inventory that Roland had to offer. Mostly scrolls. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure. This does look different than what Roland had. But I don't really remember this all too well. I don't think I need to buy any scrolls at the moment. What about the books here? Magic of the Weave, an introduction. I think we have read this. Missives of Candlekeep. Sounds very familiar. On Death and Resurrection, that one as well. Okay, I don't need to buy anything, but I will sell you some of my unnecessary stuff. Like everything that isn't like enchanted. And right, all these precious stones that I robbed from your vault. I'm going to sell it back to you now, or your projection anyway. Again, there's a certain poetry to that. And I guess the bottled eye can go as well. I'm not playing any instruments. And yeah, I think we're good. I'm not sure if I need that. I think that can go away. That's just a common weapon too, and I guess I will keep the books and just put them into my chest at some point. I would like to buy more thieves' tools if I find any, because I used up quite a few in recent missions. But okay,
Please,
I guess
come
that's
again
it for now. And yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know how much money I had before, but I'm pretty sure it was below 10,000. So I think he gave me quite the considerable amount here. Then again, I just sold a bunch of stuff as well. But I guess I'm finally getting a bit of reserves back here, and I can finally go and buy some useful stuff again. I'm not sure if I should talk to anyone else here, now that I killed the Roken, if anyone even cares about that. Let's see if they have any different dialogue than before.
Have a word. Did I not tell you I was busy? If I have to hole up in my basement without my favourite parchment, I'll get spare.
Yeah, I don't think these guys care much about Loroakan.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to decide if shelling out for one of these things is worth it.
Okay, in that case, I won't be bothering you. Anyway, I think what I will do is I will actually go to my camp.
It's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
Elminster?
Oh.
Hello, my boy. No, don't
What the hell?
mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of bull durian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling.
Okay.
Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium?
Well, about that. We found the Annals of Castles. It proved an enlightening read. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well. Yeah, I guess the last time we met, he basically told him that, Mystra wants him to blow himself up. And he didn't. He doesn't seem to mind, though. He seems to be happy enough to see him again. Oh, nothing in particular. Some charms here, some potions there. We know how Castles made his crown, and Gale's going to reforge it. I hope not. But yeah, you don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth.
All right.
By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself.
Yes.
Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Okay. You should meet her, Gale. She might be able to help us. I mean, the last time she offered her help, it was basically, blow yourself up. And I'm not even sure if that would have, solved the problem, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm not sure if we really want her help, to be honest. You really think Mystra will be willing to hear Gale out? Mystra's done Gale enough harm. We don't owe her anything. Yeah, I would say so. Sounds good to me. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. Stay silent. I don't know. I wouldn't be one to dismiss the help of the gods, like, completely. You know, in dire need, we might still need them, but... yeah, I mean, after her last attempt to help us, I think we shouldn't try that again.
Not true. Not even close. Mistress' ways may seem cold, high-handed, tyrannical even. But she is a goddess. Her ways are not for mortal reckoning. Though some mortals come close to understanding. Very close indeed. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Okay, well, that is an unexpected turn of events, and yeah, Gale wants to talk about this. Let's do it.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
So what do you think? Does Mystra want the crown for herself, maybe? Because why else should she suddenly come out of her hiding now, right? What do you think she wants to say? She's scared of you, you're one step closer to being able to challenge her. How could she possibly know we read a book? Hasn't she got more important things to worry about? Apparently not. Are you sure you want to go to her? She might want to punish you. I mean, that's a potential outcome as well. But yeah, what do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf.
Probably not.
Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Alright, I guess we can do that. I agree, it's time we headed for the Stormshore Tabernacle. Why bother? It's obvious she's just annoyed you read the book. Not yet, but soon. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do this right now. I mean, it's not far away, so I guess we could do this, like, soon. So, sure, let's go to the Stormshore Tabernacle and let's see what she wants from us.
After you.
As a matter of fact, I think we can pretty easily fast travel there. Because it's very close to the Basilisk Gate. So, let's take a look at her statue, I suppose. Oh, her statue is all glowy and mysterious now.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have
Good
given my
advice.
right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You're ready for this, Gale? You don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asked you to blow yourself up. I don't think she's that kind of goddess. I wouldn't know, but I think you're ready for this.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
This is the first time you're nervous? I don't believe you. Do you know what you're going to say to her? Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable. Why do you care what she thinks of you? Pull it together, you're going to make a fool of yourself otherwise. Do you know what you're going to say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
I don't think so. This is between you and her. I wouldn't even dare to presume what you should say to her. You're not taking me with you. Seek her forgiveness, Gale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb. Make her squirm. Tell her the crown will be ours soon enough. Don't give anything away. Just find out what she has to say. I don't know. I feel that's decent advice. You shouldn't go to her, Gale. Don't give her the satisfaction. Yeah, I think he should at least see her and find out what she wants. So, yeah, maybe just try to find out what she wants and then you can adjust accordingly.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The outer planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Okay. I wonder if we will stay with Gale or just see him return. No, it looks like
Gale of
stay with Gale.
You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave.
Okay.
It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane can control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god, its worshippers a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
So we have another person who wants to have the crown. Get in line, Mystra, get in line. Okay, well, I guess we need to talk to Gale about what just happened here.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now? You've done it. I'm not surprised. Her power felt overwhelming even from here. Yes, I'm sure it was very memorable, but did she tell us anything useful? Well, not really. Not really. I mean, I think what she told us about that orb or that fragment of weave that he tried to return to her was kind of interesting. That's definitely something we didn't know before. But the fact that we kind of need to separate the crown of Karsus from the brain, I mean, we already knew that. So, yeah, that wasn't exactly helpful. But either way, how do you feel now that you're back here?
Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
I mean, it's rather telling that you didn't realize that the weave you were trying to bring to her wasn't even her weave, because, I mean, he does say that, you know, what Karsus did was wrong, but he also seems to have a bit of infatuation with what he did and his accomplishments, so maybe that's why he didn't recognize that. It's not your fault, you weren't to know. It's all too easy to miss things when we are blinded by desire. Because you acted the idiot and paid the price for it too. Yeah, I guess you could say he was blinded by desire.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mystra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus.
All right, so we have another immortal being who would like to have the crown for herself after Raphael. And, I mean, Gale kind of wanted to have the crown for himself, but I guess given the choice, he would give it to Mystra. And I don't know, if I have to give the crown to someone, I guess I would rather give it to a god than a demon. Then again, we don't really know enough about what she would do with it, so it could be a problem as well. But then again, I mean, she is like the goddess of magic, so if there's anyone who should be able to deal with the crown, then it would be her, right? So, if we can't destroy the crown, then I guess that would be the best option. And incidentally, it would also help Gale, because then I guess he can be cured. So I wouldn't be completely opposed to this option. Is that what you want? Then we need to take this chance. You deserve to be cured, Gale. When you put it like that, it sounds rather easy. Thought redemption. With the Karsite weave and the crown, you could be a god. Yeah, let's not bring up this possibility. We don't want him to turn into another Lorokan, right? So, no, please don't become a god. Please don't attempt to become a god. But yeah, what do you want, by the way?
Perhaps. I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again.
We're going to cure you, I promise. You're a great man, Gale, with or without the orb. A better incarnation of you, I hope. Not the impulsive wreck who unleashed the orb in the first place. And what then? What will you do? I thought you more ambitious than this, Gale. Why settle for mortality when immortality is on the table? Again, let's not encourage him. I don't know, I can't promise him that we will cure him. But I think you are a great man with or without the orb. I think that sounds like the right thing to say in the situation.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so... Thank you.
You're welcome.
If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now,
I can believe that.
I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Yeah, but we still have quite a bit of stuff to do first. Okay, I would say that all things considered, this conversation with Mystra went pretty well. So we have like at least a somewhat reasonable option to get rid of the crown by just giving it to Mystra. So I feel somewhat reassured by that. So we can make sure it's not going to go to other shady people like, you know, Raphael and whatnot. But yeah, I guess before I move on, I would like to go back to my camp, and I guess I will take a long rest because we did use quite a few spells during that battle against Lorokan, so may as well make sure that we are prepared for whatever comes next. And I suppose I will take a quick round and talk to... apparently Aylin still hasn't returned.
Aylin left to face that wizard, Lorokan, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me.
Lorokan can't harm her, have faith. He certainly can't harm her now anymore, so that's true. She's reckless but powerful. Lorokan is probably already dead. Yes, that's true. You're right, her temper will get the better of her. Yeah, I think Lorokan is probably already dead.
I hope you're right. He sounds like a vile, vile man. I'd have liked to get a few licks in myself, honestly. I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her.
I'm going to help her in her fight against Lorokan. So apparently, this dialogue still presumes that we haven't actually fought him yet. She can take care of herself. She's Dame Aylin, remember? Leave. I mean, I did help her in that fight.
I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father. I imagine a rat like Lorokan will be nothing in comparison.
Yeah. I mean, it was not an easy battle, but Cataract definitely was the most difficult battle so far that we had. But whatever, let's talk to everyone else. I suppose I will even talk to Mystra again.
Something on your mind?
Probably not.
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Maybe there is, at least on Will's mind. Floric accosted us in the lower city. Oh yeah, right, that happened. What in the hell did you tell her? Hello, Mizora, or should I say Lady Mizora? Blast the devil, if you're trying to get me killed, you almost succeeded. Yeah, I guess she's kind of pretending to be like a lady that is just part of like the upper class here on Baldur's Gate. And I guess people don't actually know she's a devil. But I mean, she was standing in her devil form, like in the hall of Gortish. So I thought that's just how she walks around here. Yeah, Lady Mizora.
So, you talked to Floric, the city's most loyal servant, positively outraged to hear how Will failed his father. Tell me, darling, how is she?
Well, I have to disappoint you, because we didn't kill her alive. No thanks to you, I convinced her to stay down. How dare you interfere? I'm not to blame for Ravengard's death. We're not even sure he's dead. As if you care. Is this the kind of entertainment you wanted? Yeah, I convinced her to stand down.
What a relief. It would be a shame if she'd struck down the one and only blade.
Right.
Alas, she misses the fallen Duke. Someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son. Perhaps.
What are you implying? And I think you have overstayed your welcome. I want you out of here now.
I'm afraid that's not an option.
Of course.
I'm quite stubborn, you see.
Uh-huh.
Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course.
A half-devil? What do you mean, a half-devil? What is the other half? Okay, well, apparently Will had, something to say to her.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be.
Of course.
But we're all different, of course.
But I mean, Mystra kind of wants him to give her the crown, right? So I don't think she intends for the crown to be in his hands. But whatever, let's keep going.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Let's see. Do we have any new... Okay, we do have some new dialogue options here. Do you regret not using the orb when you had the chance? That's an interesting question. Let's ask that.
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them.
All right.
For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay, fair enough. And why does Elminster have such faith in you?
I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it.
Maybe a bit
Take
of
it as
both.
a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
That's important. Cheese is important. Okay, that's it. Let's move on.
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
I mean, he hasn't, completely turned her down either, right? So the option to give her the crown is still there, I suppose. Okay, that's it For now, let's go to all the companions that are huddled up over here.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
I hope so too. But again, I think she makes it sound more final than it was. At least I didn't interpret that conversation that way, that, you know, she has completely forsaken him. She's still basically saying, you know, this is what you have to do. And I hope that's what you're going to do.
Far from me to judge Gale for playing coy with Mystra. But I will not be cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it.
Well, we'll see what's going to happen.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
That's basically the same that Shadowheart just said. Okay, whatever.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I still think we should probably just destroy it, but maybe that's not possible. Maybe the crown is just too powerful to be destroyed. But okay, I guess we had our quick talk with everyone. Let's skip until evening and let's see if maybe some new dialogue has spawned by then. Yes, end the day. Alright. Oh, and Aylin has returned. Perfect. Let's talk to her.
Ally mine. We are reunited once more.
I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aylin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
My pleasure. He had it coming. Hopefully he'll be the last. I hope you can rest easy now, Dame Aylin. Yeah, he did have it coming.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same.
My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aylin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
All right.
We wouldn't miss it.
Sounds good to me.
Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Okay, so they are basically leaving my camp now. Which is fine, because they barely had anything new to say. And I suppose now that we helped Aylin against the Rorakan, her quest is essentially complete. I'm guessing most of my companions won't have anything new to say, but let's check it out.
My favorite traveling companion.
Yes, that is old.
How can I help?
Nothing new here.
Darling?
Nothing new here. And I'm guessing the people back here don't have any desire to talk either.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
And yeah, all of these dialogue options are old.
Yes?
This is old.
Oakfather preserve you.
This is old.
Always good to talk, my friend.
And this is old. And yeah, Lizelle is still missing, so That is so sad. But either way, I guess I will make a cut here and we will head out again next episode, maybe with a new team. I do want to continue with that murder quest so we can, you know, hopefully find Lizelle soon enough. But I will probably make a few detours at least, as always. Either way, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.